This is our 5th Charity Law Conference, and we're very excited that we've got Sally Magnuson coming to give us an inspirational address.
But then I tried to open a bank account. I see you know what I'm talking about. No bank wanted my business. I couldn't get an appointment even to see a human being, and it took weeks. And weeks later, the very understanding lawyer was still waiting for his fee, and I began to despair of any bank ever taking our minuscule business. I mean, this is an enormous problem. I had no idea that this is what you had to go through.
Well, after Sally, we go to the nitty-gritty of the law, which I'm afraid to say I'm doing. Do you know your constitution? This is fundamental. You should keep it before you. You should keep your objects before you. Often in charities that have been established for a long time, there can be what we call mission drift. You gradually move to do slightly different things. They seem natural progressions from where you started. But you have to make sure as you go along that they are still in line with your objects as set out in your constitution. Then we have David Robb, who's the Chief Executive of OSCA. He's going to give us the regulator's perspective.
I don't need to tell anybody in this room how important it is that charities continue to enjoy public confidence, public trust. One way or another, charities are collecting and spending public money either directly from individuals or indirectly through public agencies, either local government, central government, sometimes public grant-giving trusts. So it's public money that is being spent, and it's important that the public feel that is done properly.
And we're going to end up with Robert Holland talking about social media, which is something that is very important and very much with us these days.
The last year or so has seen some great success stories in charity use of social media. And whatever level you are at, I hope you can pick up something today to take back to your organisation and just to try something out.
Well, as the formal speeches, we also have breakout sessions during the day. We found in charity law that it's really one of the most exciting bits of the day. The delegates really enjoy discussing with each other what type of measures they have taken to try and reduce legal risk.
Really informative, a good pitch in terms of level of detail, but just good introduction as well to a subject I wasn't hugely familiar with. And I think many of us in the room today recognise these issues, simple things like difficulty setting up a bank account, how to get the trustees and getting funding, etc.
Well, it's clear just talking to the delegates today that there's a lot of practical tips they can pick up. I sat in a very interesting presentation about data protection. There's other sessions about varying trust deeds. These are all the kind of practical challenges that trustees face.
I think you can pick up tips and hints from those people who have worked in various charities for a number of years. If you're new to charity law, or if you're new to working for a charity, then you can come along and you can gain from the experience of others. A lot of people here are actually at chief executive level or trustee level, and they do know a lot about charities and how they operate. So it's really a good learning experience, but you have to be here to pick up the information.